In this lesson, we'll be reviewing percent of a number, meeting the requirements for TEKS 65B. Customers at an ice cream shop took a survey. The results showed that 144 customers rated the shop as being very satisfactory. This number represented 45% of the total number of customers who took the survey. What was the total number of customers who took the survey? To solve a problem like this, we should be focused on finding parts, the whole, and the percent. And in fact, we can use a part to whole percent proportion in order to solve a problem like this. The part is the number of customers who rated the shop as being very satisfactory, 144. The whole is all of the customers who took the survey, and that's the unknown value. The percent was 45%. 45% of all the surveys were rated very satisfactory. That was the 144 people who said that. So we have a proportion now that we need to resolve. So we should look at some proportion solving strategies. Can I easily go between? Can I go from 45 to 144? By multiplying, but not by a whole number. Can I go from 45 to 100 multiplying by a whole number? No, it doesn't look like I can. So it looks like I'm going to have to use cross products. And so I can multiply beginning with my variable first. 45 times x is 45x. This is equal to the product of the two factors on the other diagonal, 144 times 100. And the good thing is when I multiply by a power of 10, I can just add the number of zeros from that power of 10. So the number 100 has two zeros. 45x equals 14,400. Now we're solving an equation. My do is times 45. So my undo is going to be divide by 45. So we're going to divide both sides of our equation by 45. When I divide 45 by 45, I get 1x, which is exactly what I want. Now I need to divide 14,400 by 45. 45 does not go into 1, does not go into 14. It does go into 144 3 times. 144 minus 135 is 9. I bring down the 0. 45 goes into 90 twice. Bring down the 0. 45 goes into 0 times. And now I'm done. 320 is the value of x. X equals 320, the total number of people who took the survey. Now let's go take a look at our answer choices. We're looking for 320. And sure enough, there it is. Answer choice D. There are 90 girls and 60 boys in the 6th grade at a middle school. Of these students, 9 girls and 3 boys write left-handed. What percentage of the 6th graders, write left-handed? So again, we're going to go look for parts, wholes, and percents. So let's take a look at what we have. We're going to build a part to whole percent proportion what do we see immediately? The question says, what percentage? What percentage? So that means we don't know. So the unknown value this time is our percent, which always goes over 100. So then let's look at the other figures to figure out which one is the part, which one is the whole. There are 90 girls and 60 boys in the 6th grade. That sounds like all of the students. 90 and 60 together would give me all of the students, the whole. So the part must be the 9 girls and 3 boys who write left-handed. So the 9 girls and 3 boys who write left-handed gives me my part of 12. 12 students write left-handed out of 150 students in the entire school. What percent write left-handed? Now we're going to use a proportion solving strategy. Once again, can I go from 150 to 100? Not immediately dividing by a whole number. Can I go from 150 to 12? It looks pretty tough for me to do that, so let's see if we can try something else. Maybe we can simplify 12 over 150. Maybe if I divide by 3, I can change 12 to 4 and 150 to 50. And now I see that I can go from 50 to 100 multiplying by 2, and from 4 to x doing the same thing. And 4 times 2 would tell me that my x was equal to 8%. Now let's see whether or not 8% is one of our answer choices. And sure enough, there it is. Answer choice B. As part of a survey, 300 girls were asked to name their favorite sport. The results showed that 12 of the girls named bowling as their favorite sport. What percentage of the girls in the survey named bowling as their favorite sport? Again, if we choose to use a part over whole, percent proportion, we should be looking for parts, the whole, and the percent. Now we can see immediately the question is what percent? So clearly they don't know the percent, so that's our unknown value. That's our x, which always goes over the 100. So that means the part and the whole must be in the problem. As part of a survey, 300 girls were asked to name their favorite sport. That certainly sounds like that's all the girls who were asked. 300. How many of the girls said bowling? 12. That's only part of all of those girls, so that's the part. 12 girls of 300 said they preferred bowling. We want to know the percent. So we're going to use a proportion solving strategy. And so we start off straight away. Can I go from 300 to 100? Well, sure. I can divide 300 by 3 to get 100. So I can divide 12 by 3 to get my unknown value of 4%. Now let's check the answer choices. Is 4% up there? Sure enough, 4% is answer choice A.